Hello ladies and gentlemen, PsychoGold here of PsychoGold Gaming, and welcome back to Stories, The Path of Destinies. As you may recall, we got to the end of our story last time, but now it's time to dive back in and see whether or not we can improve upon what happened last time. Push triangle to view stories, that would be a neat trick. Oh, I can't remember exactly what we did, but I'm sure it will hopefully remind me.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the ravens?
I remember now. We decided we were going to go and rescue our rabbit friend, because apparently it's duck season. Sorry, rabbit season. Getting confused there. Don't know why.
I need more materials, thought Renato.
I do? Can't craft that, can't craft that. Yep, I need more materials. He's right, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Oh. Materials? Excellent. Still not enough, but materials are always a good thing to have. I can't remember what I'm doing. No, there we go. Yeah.
There were stickers all over the platform for really hot lady foxes, with pictures and addresses and everything.
Okay then. That's a lot of ravens beneath us.
People were frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Renato had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the ravens call about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice.
Okay. You ever feel like this is the mission we should have picked the first time round when we were doing our original story? This seemed like a much more in-depth look at the world. Never anything. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's a cliff here.
The village looked so peaceful. Were the villagers hiding somewhere? Of course not. No matter how much he searched, he would only find ravens here.
Let us use our fire sword and see what is behind door number 2.
What's behind door number 2?
No way! I promise you I have not played this level until now. Clearly great minds just simply think alike. And now let's go find out what actually is down here. Trouble, probably. Ooh, a windmill. Ah, a windmill. Okay, that's looking good. And go. How do I get across? What?
Yeah. As for the gate, well, he could take her or leave her.
Ah.
Sorry.
Yes.
It's best to do.
Yeah, I got there in the end, narrator. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. You found a gem. Energy on kill. Ah, no, it'll take us too long. I'll worry about slotting the gem the next time. Alright, and we can't break the gate. Oh, Ashes of the Singularity has an event starting, Friday Night Battles. Well, I'm not playing it. Ah, we have 2 skill points to use, so let's use them. Let's get some more health.
Always wanted to do that.
Not particularly. Why couldn't I buy these? I'll have to double check that when I come back. Ooh, a door. Let's open it. It's awfully quiet in this level. We has a shield. Why does he have a shield? No, you don't. Oh, alright then. I'll play with you. Come on. Glad he's got such good reflexes. No, come on, yes.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving.
Combo.
If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
He probably escaped without us. That's what usually happens in these things, is it not? Let's go this way. Yes, I'm ignoring the barrels. There's never... Oh! That was quick. I don't think we'll level up that quick. I suppose we could have leveled up in that fight against the Ravens. Oh, or in fact in this fight against the Ravens.
Fresh meat!
Oh, I didn't think that... Oh, no, yes! Those stupid things. Ow! Oh, as soon as one of those things turn up, I get distracted. No, you don't. Yeah. Isn't quite what I had in mind, but it'll do. Victory. Can I go back? No, of course I can't. Don't be so daft. How dare you go back the way you came? Does this look like Tomb Raider?
Renato felt a chill run down his back.
Uh-oh.
Or possibly a flea.
Well, I suppose those two are easily confused. I don't like the looks of this. You did walk. Now, why can't I unlock you? Or can I unlock you? Let's have a look. Target an enemy with a dash to move through him and cause damage. Does not work on shield-wielding enemies. True sword fu. Attack enemies at any distance? Okay. Slows down time. We already have that. After a successful counter. After a successful attack. Ah, okay. Impale your enemy. I keep forgetting I can grab people. Impale your enemy on your sword when you grab him to cause damage. Can't have that because you need the second skill of level 2. Quite like the idea of being able to. But see, I don't really struggle with the shieldy people. At least not yet. I like the idea of that, but it doesn't tell me what's the combo. Combo threshold 30, 20, 10. Okay. Well, I very rarely get to 30 at the moment, but I did just then, both times, so let's have that one. Moving on to the creepiness of this strange and wonderful place. Hello. No, thank you. Not today.
Renato danced around the room yelling, "Oh yeah, that's how we do it." It was something he liked to do, but only after he'd killed all the witnesses.
Well, if you're gonna do that, that's probably the best time. Come on. Who's this? Oh, it's the bunny.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lupino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The Ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia.
We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it.
That sounds
It would be nice to see her.
easy.
He'd always had a soft spot for her. And he felt sure she had one for him. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Well, I'll be honest, that's not really much of a choice, is it? At least the other one gave us 3 choices. Yeah, alright then, let's go and try and kidnap the General, who wasn't exactly very friendly with us the last time we saw her. But she did admit that she had feelings for us.
Just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. The rabbit had a point. And Renato had a feeling she'd want to see him again. Who knows what could happen between the two of them this time around? She knows all his plans, chuckled the master spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Yeah, it might ruin your status of friend or potential love interest, though, I'll be honest. They tend not to respond well to being betrayed.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
No, it isn't. War never changes. Like lag. Always worth looking. Come to me, my loot. My ore in this instance. Let us make haste. Oh, we're a lift. Okay, that's not what I thought was going to happen. Should have looked at the level design. I do quite like this though. This looks completely different to anywhere we went in the other playthrough. That I'm very happy about. Hopefully everywhere we go will be as different. Oh, it's my footsteps. Look, there was an item there or something. Oh, so there are actual other soldiers. The ravens have engaged in combat with bunnies. It's good to know that the town isn't completely defenseless. Ah. Come on. Hit me! He wanted no part of this. Too bad. Aww. That must be in water sword? Is it?
Gogglers. Renato hated gogglers. It was almost impossible to sneak past them. If one didn't spot you, another one would.
Nah, they're fine. Just don't step into the light. Oh, that was well timed. Move, 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 move. Come on, where are you?
Hey, how do you tell if someone's far away or just really small?
Okay. I'm sure the narrator's losing the plot. Oh yeah! It was nice of them to pile themselves up like that. Oh, that looks like my rabbit friend.
So, what's this plan of yours?
Use me as bait.
Said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Oh, it's not really the time for harebrained schemes, but geese, net, fire, toad, watermelon plan. We're definitely going with you.
Oh, this is gonna be fun,
Said Lapino as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Ah, another one we don't have the sword for.
Hey, a workbench.
He could try out his new bling.
You have not found this gem yet. No, but I have found that one. One step closer to creating the Infinity Gauntlet. I don't think I've got enough to make... No. Oh my god, that one's going to take forever to get. Look at the ore it costs. I don't even have enough to upgrade the Firestorm. Moving on. Oh. Wanton destruction. Good for the soul. Yeah, we have no skill points. That is fine. Oh, really? Oh! Tricked me. Thinking that the coast was clear. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Close your eye. Why must I close my eye? Is that a reference I'm not getting? Someone tell me in the comments. Oh, what did...
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Peppino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Renato, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never return my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Ah, what does an imperial princess know about style?
Ah, get a room, you two,
said Lupino, probably sensing the chemistry.
But the fleet was coming on fast, so they took Zenobia east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter.
Renato was aware of her feelings. Maybe this was a bad idea, but was he letting his own feelings get the better of him?
Try to get Zenobia to turn against her father. Renato and Lupino had a plan. Take them to the rebel interrogators and use her secrets to wreak havoc. But he knew she still had feelings for him. Maybe you could just go all in, play the feelings card, and win her over here and now. No need for interrogators. Maybe it was best to stick to the original plan. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's stick to the plan.
Lupino was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet.
She'll head for the Imperial outpost,
yelled Lupino.
You have to catch her.
Well, that didn't go quite as planned, did it? Should have just played the feeling cards after all, if all she was going to do was jump off the frickin' boat. What lovely surroundings.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
Not really that surprising. Chase after Zenobia. I can't even see where she went.
Whee!
I'm so glad he's here to tell me these things. Although I... Whoa! Right, now we'll deal with you. You can wait your turn. Is it just me, or are you having this feeling of deja vu? I'm sure we've been in this cave before. The last time, weren't we escorted by the Sky Ripper? Yes.
You know, ore is pretty heavy to carry. You know what's not? A new sword.
Yes, well, we don't have quite enough. Oh, we haven't leveled up yet either. Got all these altars dotted around, yet I'm not exactly leveling up. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Apparently, I think someone just heard me complain. No! Oh! That's my fault. I thought I was playing Batman. I used the wrong button to combo! Jesus. Yes! Haha! It would have been much more impressive had I not pushed Y to try and counter halfway through.
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base.
Oop.
What they'd do to her.
Ah.
Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
Pretty much. And I suppose, technically speaking, we don't know the
There
whole
was an
story.
engraving. Maximum capacity, 130 people.
I'll get him. You might have feelings for her, Foxman, but I don't know her from Uncle Ben. Admittedly, I'd have rather turned her to our side, but I just don't see it working. Oh, we can upgrade the fire sword and ignite all surrounding enemies. Nah, we're doing alright at the minute. I'm sure I'll need such parlor tricks at some stage of this playthrough, but for now, let's just... What the heck is that? That's not a raven. When hit or thrown, they will explode after a few seconds. Use them to your advantage. Oh no! That's gonna make life more interesting in a bad way. Ah, really? You'd think throwing him would work, wouldn't you? Really? What the? Not only did I push counter and dash, it just decided to ignore both of them. You blow up over there, away from us. You die, and you die. And we'll work on actually, getting better
Renata
at
reached
doing
the
that.
outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again. He said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer. Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
See... Oh... Let's... Alright, let's try and talk to her.
As they pulled away from the Nexus, Renato could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base, he whispered to Lapino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me. She'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will! Shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Renato was falling.
With style. Ooh, where are we now? This looks like a mine.
When he came to, Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens. A crafting bench. Renato wondered what he could make with it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, dude, and say swords. Don't have enough water essence. For half a second, then I thought we were going to gain another companion, but she doesn't appear to be following us that well. Let combat commence.
And that is how we do it, said Renato to himself.
Well, at least someone was here to compliment us. Is that wind essence? Let's get some health back. Can't remember the last time we used the essence in combat, so... Yoink! No. Haven't you guys figured out that they can't hit me yet? Oh, why did... No. That's what happens when you get distracted. But too busy looking at the combo counter, wondering why it had reset to even notice. No, you don't. Oh well, that was a little bit frustrating. No. Ah.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
Nah, but they don't quite have the same alluring factor. Oh, is that a door we can actually open? No. We can open that one. Ah. Well, that went better. Let's see where we go now. Where do we go from here? On another chest. Oh, is that water essence? It is. Gentlemen, ready your furnaces. The water sword will be joining us at some point. No. Theory, we can go anywhere. And oh, we killed the other guy. Fine. Ugh, what the...
As Renato stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad.
Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father?
Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan.
Then why aren't you even talking to me?
Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilt last year. It was that way.
I'd love to know how she's following us, considering the platforms don't appear to ever go back. I suppose this is what happens when you try and be the nice guy. Should have just taken her to the interrogators. Have done with it. Where on earth am I going? Seriously, where am I going? This is a long way up. Need oxygen! Stop! What? Get off. Oh, looks like the platform's going back for her. Fair enough.
Renato wondered if he should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real. Maybe she wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secrets, his
was regretting his suspicion.
Ah.
Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks. There was no sign of Lapino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in Swordfu School. Look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking about? And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, immoral, reckless... Run away with me, said Renato, and he realized he meant it. Oh, just like that, she demanded. I will, if you will. So, she kissed him.
Okay.
And it was the best kiss he'd ever had. They held hands as they boarded the Farfarer. Renato felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lapino, I need to get back to Lapino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss.
She looked away, wouldn't answer.
But then a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken ship plummeted out of the clouds.
It did? I didn't even know we'd taken off. Continuity, narrator. Continuity. Oh, we're back here.
Renato picked himself off the deck. They were alive.
We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, she said. I can't kill my own soldiers.
He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You had to follow your heart.
I'm fairly confident that we decided last time that being a hero is basically sacrificing everything and just barreling through. But I'm guessing that is the point of this game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the video right here. This is probably the last chapter, but I think I'm going to save that for next time. We've gotten through quite a way through this particular storyline, and I'm assuming that when we get to the end of this one, it's not going to be the end, and we're going to have another Destiny or story to play through. So, hopefully you'll join me next time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, and if you want to stick around for more videos such as these, or any of the others that we've got planned and coming up, please do feel free to click subscribe. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next video. Goodbye, my friends.